They're trying to say it didn't happen. Did it happen? Or did it not happen? What happened? Where did it go? In the sky. How far did it go? Not far. Did I see something? Guess. What was it? I don't know. Just ball flames. Just going in the sky. What's that? Why is that doing that? Something's wrong. What should we do? Oh, we can't do anything. It's up in the sky. They done launched it already. It came off the rocket. Oh wait, no, that didn't happen. No, it didn't. No, there's no way. There's no way it happened. No, that didn't happen. Oh, that was just something. You don't need to worry about that. No, we didn't do that. That was no. We cover everything up. We don't want the public to know about what happened, but the public seen it because you made it a fucking live launch, and then people were standing outside looking that direction, and then all they see is this rocket going up, and then the booster come out and just goes, and you're just like, what's going on there? And we're all just staring up at the sky, and we're like, And then the next day, they're like, oh no, that didn't happen. That did not happen. No, we swear on our lives. Like, okay, yeah, sure, buddy, that didn't happen, but we all seen it. The people that were standing outside. What did DJ step into? What the fuck is DJ talking about? I'm talking about the rocket that launched recently. And they're saying, oh, no, that didn't happen when it came out of the rocket. No. Yeah, I saw it when we were staring at it. I'm not gonna say who else was, but we were staring at it. They're like, um, yeah. What? How does that? Huh? What? There's stuff coming out of, What? If y'all seen it, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to say it didn't happen, but I watched it happen. That's what I was told. So I'm talking about it. Just like the government. They want to cover up everything. They want to say, oh, no. The world definitely is flat. And then if someone else says, no, the earth is not flat. Actually, we were told in school that it was round. And that scientists proved that it was round. And there's others like, no. You don't understand. There's not enough actual evidence to where it shows that the world is flat. And then the other person says, well, what if Earth is just a smaller planet that has life on it than another planet in the universe, and they're beings just like us that aren't aliens, and they are higher in intelligence than us, and we just think that we're the highest in the world, and we're not the only one on this universe, or in this universe, and we are just little sitting ducks, just waiting to get polarized. Oh yeah. That's the way to live life. You know what I say? I say fuck it. I believe there's aliens out there. I believe there's other beings out there. They say, some people say, oh, that's not possible. There's no way that that's possible. But if you kind of think about it, that is possible. Because there's a galaxy out there. There's a whole universe out there. There's places we haven't seen. We don't have the technology. We don't have the engineering. We don't have all this stuff that was revolved around space time travel, space time continuum. We don't have anything that can go that far. We don't have anything that can touch that distance. And if it can touch that distance, they're probably not going to make it back. So, who are they to say there isn't another world out there? There is another world. There's going to be another world. I know there is. I know by the time that I'm an old man, I'm going to finally see for the first time in history, the government's going to step up and they're going to say, we apologize for the inconvenience of lying to you guys for so many years. But we found out there are other beings, and we have been to the planet, and we have spoken to them, and we're on terms of them sharing their knowledge. I'm going to see that one day. There's life forms out there. Space is just, it's too big. Just like the ocean. There's species of animals they haven't even found yet. And they're saying that mermaids are possibly real. Okay? So, if there's freaking parts of the freaking ocean that we haven't even discovered, how the fuck are we gonna discover other fucking parts of the universe? How are we gonna be able to find that out? We're never gonna be able to. But I'm hoping as I get old that they come up with the technology, the engineering to make this stuff so they can go out there and see if that shit is real. What if all these movies we watch are true? What if all this stuff really did happen, but they put it in a movie because they wanted us to know in a way that this happened? But because it's just a movie, we're like, yeah, that will never happen in real life. Like, what if Rubber, the actual movie, Rubber, was actually not about a tire, but another being coming from kind of Biolusia just to come wipe out humanity? What if we were just a test subject? What if we were just a little tiny little snow globe just sitting on somebody's desk, being watched with a microscope? They're watching all of us make our videos, all of us work our jobs, destroy the planet. I mean, don't get me started about the layer. I believe it's called the ozone layer. Don't get me started about global warming. Why do you think they're trying to come out with electric cars? Why do you think they're doing all this shit? Where is this technology coming from? Because this Tesla might be successful, but there was companies back in the day, way back in the day, that had prototypes of cars that were ahead of its time. They could do 30 miles an hour and go some odd miles of range. But somehow Tesla gets the spotlight. Tesla came out at the right time. They had all this work, all this insight, all this, I don't know what kind of words I'm trying to use here, but they had, I guess I would say, prototypes. They had prototypes. They had drawings of these cars. They had designs. They had all this stuff. And all Tesla had to do was just produce it. Yeah, they may have came up with that car on a computer. They may have drawn it out on a piece of paper. They may have made a whole entire custom built Tesla before they even started producing these cars. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, where did this technology come from back in the day? And why did they have chariots coming down from the skies in a TV show talking about the gods were helping them? Can somebody please explain that to me? How did they discover gunpowder? How did they discover fire? A dude came up with the light bulb. Another dude came up with a computer. Years later. A computer that is like, probably, if you took a 60-inch TV and turned it to the side and put it on the ground and made it just probably about 20 to 30 inches taller, that would be the size of the computer they came out with. And it only ran certain things. Okay, so let's break this down. So if you had to teach that computer to do something, for it to do something for you, so that means they took that bit of technology, they put it into this device that I'm using right now. Years later, and they're calling it a cell phone that you can stream, play games, make calls, text, and videos. But it started out as ones and zeros. How's that possible? How is that possible? So, if you're looking at AI, for example, AI is basically a computer. A very smart computer. But you gotta think about it. How does it know all these answers? How does it even know what to tell you? How does it look up a file? How does it even do this and that? If you tell it to. How does it know how to find that stuff? They programmed it to. So that means people can program it and it can take over your life. It can take over your daily tasks. It might tell you what to do. It might detect something you're doing wrong and it might call the police. Like, what if a Tesla, what if you were doing over 100 miles an hour and went by a cop and a Tesla automatically, like, that cop didn't even pull out, doesn't even put his lights on, but the Tesla just pulls the car over and just stops it, locks the doors, and doesn't let you get out the car. And then the police officer comes up, clicks a button, and it unlocks the windows and unlocks the car doors, and then all of a sudden you can get out. Sorry, I've been holding that in. Been holding that in too. So if they take all this technology that came from a computer, put it in a car, put it in your phone, put it in your watch, and you can ask that watch a question, and it's going to tell you what it is, or it'll tell you, I don't understand that. That's because somebody didn't put that in there. And soon, they're going to stop putting it in there. And the computer is smart enough to where it can find out on its own what it is. Just like how they're making robots, how they're testing robots. I'm not worried about robots. I'm not worried about a nuke. I'm not worried about other beings from another planet in this universe killing us. I'm worried about people becoming so used to using something like, let's say, an AI pin. Okay, I was obsessed with it at first, but then I started seeing the other sides of it, and I started questioning it. Okay, what does this device actually do? Okay, so it has a camera on it. It can take videos, but it's an AI made. I guess you can call it a gadget. The AI pin does whatever you say. Leave me a note. Send me a text message. Call Brenda. And somehow, nobody's questioning how these things work, what they're doing with it. Who's not watching us? They could be watching me right now. TikTok was made by, I wouldn't say foreigners. TikTok was made by people that have an elaborate way to watch you. Because I never noticed this on my iPhone, I noticed this on this phone. It wouldn't let me pull up the video because there's a camera running in the background. Then I I swiped up, made it go away, and it let me turn the camera on. Okay, so the window's open, the camera's on, but I never used it. The government's gonna hide everything. For all we know, you could have an alien here right now. You can be talking to it, seeing what it's saying, what it means, what it's here for. Was it rejected? Was it sent on a mission to kill us? Or was it here for world peace? I'm cold. I'm shivering my timbers a little bit. But I had to make this video. There's powerful people in this world. Powerful people. And what they can do with that power can hurt you. Can hurt your bank. Can hurt your house. Can hurt your wallet. They'll say you're nuts. They'll say you're crazy. They'll say you shouldn't believe in it. They'll say that sounds insane. They'll say, oh, well, that doesn't sound believable. But what if it's all true? Just like when people were saying, oh, we never went there and stole oil. We never went there and killed people and took things from them just because they wouldn't give it to us. There's a lot of stuff in this world that's covered up. There's a lot of things we don't understand yet. Just when you think you're caught up with life, you find out you don't know anything. Just when you think in your old age that you understand how sacred the human life is, you don't really understand a human life. Because every human being is different. We're all unique. We all believe in different things. We all say different things. We all have something others don't have. Like, I'm good with music. I'm good with making music. Others can't make a beat. Others can't use that type of stuff. Others can't speak. Others can't spell a word. Others can't comprehend certain things. Others don't know what emotions is. But there's something that person knows or believes that you don't know or you don't believe. But there's always something we can always say. Is that we're all in this together. We're all here to figure out what is going on. We're all going to eventually figure out that life is nothing but a number. And they don't care if you're a number. That card you get, you know what card I'm talking about. It has numbers on it. I'm not even going to say what it is, because you already know what it is. You're just a number. They don't want to help you. They don't want you to sit on your ass. They don't want you to enjoy life. They don't want you to know everything. You know why they don't want you to know everything? Because the next guy might get scared. And the next guy might start killing people. Or the next guy, well, he might go build a bunker and just live in there for 20 years. Never seen again. Some people will do drugs. Some people will drink themselves to death. Some people will kill themselves. When they finally find out, a lot of things in our actual lifetime that we've learned is a lie. Just like history is his story. There was a man that wrote that so you can know that. His story. So that means the book you're reading could be a lie. You know what I'm trying to get at? Where do they get the idea of math from? Let's say specifically like calculus. Calculus is almost like a foreign language. Calculus is very hard to understand. But if you understand it, good for you. I never learned it. Never tried. I have a calculus book. And I've looked at it. And it just looks like foreign language to me. So, what my point is, where did they get this kind of intelligence from? I think, in my personal thoughts, that they got it from aliens. Because aliens have certain little squiggles and stuff that they put on tablets when they were here. Or the people put these kinds of symbols on tablets that they were learning from. So you're going to tell me a human being came up with, now this was way back. I don't know when calculus came out, but you gotta stop and think about it. How did a person with this much intelligence come up with math? There's no possible way. Because if you think about it this way, we went from a Super Nintendo to a Nintendo 64. How is that possible? How did they get the intelligence to build something, to teach it something, for it to remember it, and write that code back to you again? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, They said, we have been in contact with aliens. We know aliens are real. We have sightings. Okay? That's cool. But, how did we get all this technology? Where did it come from? All this stuff I'm saying in this video, where has it come from? Except for a couple things. Those are just random parts that I just put in it. But where did it come from? That's my video. My hands are cold. My feet are cold. My face is cold. I'm going back in the house. Maybe this is my schizophrenia going on. At the same time, maybe it's not.